Every now and then when you get up here on the mic, sometimes you get a little discouraged because you're like, you know what? It's sad that people got to grow their channels by telling lies. But then you really think about it. You remember why you got into this. You remember why you started making content. And I got a clip for you today. It's funny, but it's also sad because you realize which direction this country's headed if something does not change. This is why I always say, shout out to the military, retired military, police officers, retired police officers, postal workers, firemen, IT workers, construction workers, beauticians, teachers, barbers, Amazon workers. If you're out here providing value, there's one thing you never have to worry about. You never got to worry about the police coming looking for you because you're just providing value. You're working. You're putting in an honest day's pay. There was a guy who used to be on the radio in the tri-state area. Before we get into the clip, one more thing. Who remembers Troy Terrain, a.k.a. Star Buck Wild? If you're in your 40s or your late 30s or even your 50s, if you're an older generation, you remember this guy. Star Buck Wild was on Hot 97. He was on 105.1. He didn't care. He's been kicked off of numerous radio shows that he's had just for speaking his mind, not caring. He didn't care. He didn't care about the money. He always said, I never cared about the money. And he would have something whenever he closed his show, he would say something. If you want to launch big ships, you got to go where the water is deep. And I love that saying. Let's get into the clip. I want to show you how today's Black and brown youth has no regards for respect. My man is about to fire up a blunt while he's on virtual court. He's already in trouble, but he about to spark a blunt while he in court. Check it out. Pay attention to this guy right here. He looks like he's on a toilet, actually. Watch, you're going to see him spark it. Looks like he's on the toilet while in virtual court. No respect for himself. No respect for everybody else who can see him. This dude looks like he's not paying attention. But, yeah, he going to get called out. Look. In his drawers. Are you kidding me? In his drawers. I don't know if he's done taking a shit or he's sitting on. I don't know what he's doing. But look at the blatant disrespect. Now the court administrator, she gonna call him out because she sees it. Look. So I think he might have realized it and then he shut it off.
Court is still in a brief recess. Mr. Jawand Richards, you are in court. You cannot be smoking a blunt.
Damn. I don't know if that nigga's slow or that nigga's slow.
Excuse me. The 14A District Court for County of Washtenaw, State of Michigan is now back in session. All those having business before the court draw near. The Honorable J. Cedric Simpson presiding.
The individual that's labeled iPhone 5.
That is the difference between non-working black and brown people who want the easy way out. And look, we got a black judge up here. So my man putting in that hard work, a career. Do you see the difference between the older generation and the younger generation? He about to drop the hammer on this fool.
What is your name?
Actually, he drops the hammer on the dude who used the N-word in court.
iPhone 6, excuse me. What is your name? iPhone 6, identify yourself. iPhone 6, I know that you're hearing me. If you don't identify yourself, I'm kicking you out. You won't be in, and you're going to end up with a bench warrant because I'm not going to have that language in my courtroom.
You see how you turn something stupid and about to turn it into a serious thing? A bench warrant. Just identify yourself and take the repercussions.
Kick him
Oh,
out.
that was me. I'm sorry.
What is your name?
Gregory Ross.
Sir, this is a courtroom, although it be virtual. You will not use that language. You will not use that language ever in my courtroom. Am I understood?
Yes, sir.
This is sad. This is truly sad, the way this country's headed.
This generation has no respect for themselves. They have no respect for authority. They have no respect for their elders. And the sad part is, you'll get some people that will hop in the comment section. And if you really read your own comment, you sound like a dumbass. You're tearing down the black and brown community. First of all, false. I don't live in that community. So how the hell am I tearing it down? Truth. The people that you live with who are gangbanging, selling drugs, hanging on street corners, taking cars, drinking alcohol all day, those are the ones that are tearing down the community. That person who is smoking a blunt while in court in his drawers, not adding value, that's the type of person who's liking every girl's Instagram photo, who probably has an OnlyFans account.
Better go somewhere and beat your meat.
That is the type of person playing video games all day, making babies with women, not paying child support. Who knows why he was in court? He left. He didn't even stay. Once he found out that they saw him, my man dipped. The other dude, that was funny when he came out and said what he said. You know, that this, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna repeat that right now, but that was funny. But then I thought about it. He has no regards for court either, because he came out and said that. You're on camera too. Now the judge, I applaud you. You checked him. You did what you were supposed to do. You are an authoritative figure. And the sad part is, a lot of this new generation kids, they're willing to gangbang, but I'm going to give you some advice that a lot of the people in your neighborhood that, you know, that they don't want to give you, or even Black Lives Matter, where the hell are they? Here's the advice that I would tell these thugs out here. Yeah, they're thugs, they're gangbangers, they're dragging down your community. I would say, if you guys are going to be doing drive-bys, why not join the military? You can hop in a Hummer and do all the drive-bys you want. And at the same time, you could defend your country, earn some valor, get some pensions, get some medical benefits, travel abroad, and be able to get respect for yourself and some discipline. If you're going to be hanging on a street corner in a gang, why not join the military and have that American flag on your back and be a part of one of the biggest gangs, one of the biggest things in this world? Defend your country, and it will teach you discipline. That's what Black Lives Matter and a lot of these black influencers should be telling you, but they're not, because they're more concerned about their cars, their jewelry, their suits. They keep getting new cars. I don't even gotta tell you this. Pay attention. They're getting bigger houses, newer cars. I made a video recently talking about Chris Same. He didn't once tell you how his trading money got him to where he was. He literally told you that the shit that he sells people got him to where he is. And the sad part is, a lot of cultures will say black people are not smart. They'll come out and say black people are not smart. And then black folks get angry when people say that. Well, guess what? I'm sorry to say this. It's true. A person can put the proof in front of you and you'll still defend them because you don't want to admit you were wrong. Maybe you need to admit the way of taking EBT, welfare, and handouts from the government is not making you any better. Why is it we blame the white man when things don't go our way, but you don't blame the white man when he's giving you free money and EBT? That's how they're keeping you a victim.
These influencers of your same color that are telling you what you want to hear, that you can get rich quick without any skills, without any careers, without learning any trades. Those are the people you should be angry with. Those are the people who are keeping you victims. Those are the people who are keeping you in your predicament. The people who write the laws saying that you can have multiple babies, but you can get free money as long as you keep the man out of the household. Those are the people that you should be coming after, not me. I've been up here trying to make the communities better. I try to make every community better. At the end of the day, if I shut my channel off, delete it, and make a car channel video, it's still the same thing. I never hurt anybody. I never told anybody what they wanted to hear. All I ever did was try to spread generational knowledge. Buy the hoodie if you want. If you don't want to, it is what it is. If you do, if you want to support the channel, thank you. But it is what it is. No regrets. Get it.